Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about 5 mistakes that drummers make. Avoiding these mistakes is absolutely crucial to being the best drummer that you can be, so listen closely. The first mistake that drummers make is only spending time on the things that they are good at. It's really easy to do this because you can play those specific beats, fills, licks, and grooves very well, and they definitely sound good. But that can hinder your progress as a drummer. So instead of only spending time on the things that you're good at, you should divide your time up between the things that you're good at and the things that you need to work on. The second mistake is playing cymbals way harder and louder than they need to be played. Yes, you need to use some force when you're striking a cymbal, but the last thing that you want to do is look like you are attacking the cymbal. Ideally, you want to strike the cymbal with some force, but not too much force so that you can get the ideal sound and volume from that cymbal. Basically, you're going to want to use some finesse when striking the cymbal, and you will get that ideal sound and volume from the cymbal that you are striking. The third mistake is playing fast and sloppy as opposed to slow and precise. Many drummers learn new drumming beats and fills and want to play them fast immediately. So they play them fast right away, and this leads to a very sloppy sound. Ideally, drummers should learn drumming beats and fills in a very slow and precise manner and then gradually increase the speed as they are ready. The fourth mistake is changing the tempo when playing fills. Now, many drummers will be playing a drumming beat, and then when they transition into a fill and play that fill, they will either slow down or speed up. And this obviously isn't a good thing. Now, the ideal solution would be to use a metronome, and I would recommend using a metronome if you can. However, metronomes aren't ideal in specific situations, meaning you can't always use them. So if you can't use a metronome, then I would recommend sort of creating a mental metronome or getting that tempo going on in your mind as you're playing the beat. And then when you play the drum fill, keep that tempo in your mind, and that sort of mental tempo will allow you to stay on beat as you are playing the fill. The fifth mistake is not learning how to read sheet music. Now, don't get me wrong, it is entirely possible to learn how to play the drums entirely by ear, but it's far from ideal. And this is because you are limiting your future learning potential. Now, when it comes to learning a new beat or a new fill, you are limited to only things that you can hear. You cannot learn a new beat or a new fill through sheet music, through papers that you can read. Okay? So that is why a big, massive, monstrous mistake is learning how to play the drums without ever learning how to read sheet music. These are the most crucial mistakes that drummers make, and I would avoid making them at all costs. Keep them in mind when you're playing the drums and learning to play the drums, and you'll be good to go. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.